Stop pulling into the deep pocket. The deep pocket is easily one of the worst things that you can do if you're trying to get good at backhand form. I'm going to explain the deep pocket problem right now. Then I'm going to do a video analysis of Drew Gibson from all different angles to show you why the deep pocket is not what you think it is. There are three major problems with the deep pocket. The first is the cue. Bring the disc to the right pec. Reach back, left pec, not a deep pocket, right? Right pec, deep pocket. From this side, left pec, pull to the right pec, deep pocket. The pros who create this deep pocket look that you want, which is not Paul McBeth. I teach the Paul McBeth style, so that's more what I'm into. I'm gonna show a drone shot of Ezra and talk about that as well, because he actually does it more in line with Paul. So there are different pocket looks, I guess you could say, but the pros, like Drew Gibson, who create that deep pocket, the disc is not here. When you get to the deep pocket, it's here. Right pec, actual deep pocket frame. Pull to the left pec, great, that's fine. After that, it needs to start going out. It's going to get to the center of both pecs. Maybe it does get to the right pec. But the whole time is going out, which is a completely different muscle recruitment system than pulling to the right pec. Because when you pull to the right pec, that's when you destroy your shoulder. That's what happened to me, because I'm going to tell you this right now. The deep pocket is a tale as old as time. It's pulling the lawnmower, rebranded. Think about that. The lawnmower, pulling the lawnmower is the original way to throw a disc. The deep pocket is literally the same thing. It just had to be rebranded because people stopped doing it. They started realizing, pulling the lawnmower is not a good thing. Now the deep pocket is just a rebrand. Same thing. If you want to create this position, that's great. But you can't have it here, because that's not the position. It's just not. The only way you can create the position is to go in, out. Keep your elbow bent for longer. Keep your head down for longer. You can still accelerate your elbow, right? But either way, you need that thing going out to create that position and actually get a real result. Because pulling to here is not what's happening, and that is what people do with the deep pocket cue. They pull to the right pec. The second thing that's wrong with it is accuracy. The deep pocket is terrible for accuracy, and here's why. People who do the deep pocket are leading with the arm. The body has not rotated. When you lead with the arm, when you go to throw it, the body rotates late. So the arm is ahead of the body. The disc goes to the right more often than not. So if you're using the deep pocket and you're grip locking it, you're not actually grip locking it, you're just leading with your arm, rotating late. Really bad for accuracy. And then what happens is you have to start arming your release point to make up for that, and now you're all over the place. When you lead with the body, the release point is way more consistent because it's a natural sling. Right to there. This is Paul McBeth, and let me be very clear. When it comes to the lower body, I'm teaching pro form. When it comes to the upper body, I'm not teaching the deep pocket, I'm teaching Paul McBeth. Deep pocket enthusiasts are not a fan of Paul McBeth's form. So I'm going to make a video teaching you how to get into the deep pocket the right way very soon, not this video, because pulling to the right pec is not it, and here's why. This is Cola, one of the Slingshot bros, my beloved student, Mr. Kid Slingshot himself. Now, Cola's a really good athlete, and I've seen him throw 600 feet a few different times. He creates a really nice pocket. The pocket, whether it's deep or normal, whatever you think that it should be, it doesn't count if you don't have this, because then you didn't use the true brace. The true brace comes along with that position. So if you have a deep pocket but your back leg is straight, you didn't do it. Right here, left pec. Disc, left pec. You can tell that right there is not a deep pocket because that's not the frame that is used for the deep pocket. The very next frame, right here at the drone shot, is out. It didn't pull to the right pec. It literally went out. You're starting to see that deep pocket form, but you can see that it's actually on the way out. Now that is the deep pocket position that we see. It's out. It's not in front of the right pec. The disc is going out. It's out, in, out. Taking a closer look at the drone. All right. All right, we're left pec, right? We're nice left side. Disc goes out. Doesn't pull across to the right pec. That's your deep pocket in front of the right pec now. The problem is the disc is way out because it's already on the way out. And so when it comes to this drone shot idea, I think this is a better method. I think this is a better way to protect your shoulder and still gain the accuracy and the effortlessness and the distance that you want. We get to left pec and we just continue to rotate, and then the disc is on the way out and you never have to actually pull to the right pec, which I understand the idea of wanting to get that look, right, of a deep pocket. I understand what it's like to want to get the look of something. That being said, if you do it like Paul or Ezra a little more and you avoid the deep pocket, you're still going to get all the results you want, probably even better, but ultimately your shoulder's going to be saved and you're going to get that internal rotation of the back leg. The third and final thing that the deep pocket ruins is your backhand form, or should I say your pro form. People who do the deep pocket has a straight back leg or a back leg that just isn't quite pro. This is pro, the L shape, right? That is the pro position. That is not the pro position. Do you need pro form to throw far? Do you need any of this stuff to throw far? No, but you need pro form to hit distance effortlessly. Otherwise, all that effort goes in the upper body. You have to put effort somewhere. If it's in the core, it's in the leg, and you're creating that shape and you're actually creating the power that way, well then you can hit the same arm speeds, but your arm now and your upper body are just doing a lot less while going really fast. It's just a lot easier on the body. It's hard to explain. I've done it both ways. And going like that with just the arm, kind of this whole technique, is just really, it just takes a ridiculous amount of effort. It never feels euphoric. It just doesn't feel good. Slingshots for everybody.